So my most recent teacher has been screaming at me lately, has been making me cry, not that that's a hard thing to do, and has been placing demands on me that I cannot meet, has been interfering with my plans and goals, and has been making my day-to-day life miserable. And it's not vulnerable children. I want that to be clear. It's my own body. Who would have thought? As it turns out, this teacher, my body, has been talking to me for a long time. I just have not been listening. It just so happens that the whispered clues in my youth have now turned into loud screams that I'm now forced to pay attention to. So what's my teacher trying to tell me? This is my homework. Doing it is a most difficult thing. The first lesson that I can discern is that my body is trying to tell me that I need balance. I love working with my mind, but I also have to pay attention to my body, as it turns out. Like, really? Maybe that's why some practitioners prefer the formless realm. Then they don't have to worry about this fragile body that keeps on getting in the way. So yes, the body needs and wants physical exercise, stretching, proper amounts of water and food, and yes, the most dreaded 4-letter word, R-E-S-T, rest, which really feels to me like forced labor. Because let's face it, I love my to-do list. And I love to check that box that says done. There's just so much satisfaction doing that than laying down in a dark room in Gotami without my computer. Believe you me, that's the case, but balance is wise and I need wisdom. Wisdom to navigate both my mind, what my mind needs and what my body needs. After all, the body is a necessity for practice. And I have come to realize, not willingly, but nonetheless, that balance benefits not only me, but also every being around me, every being that I come in contact with, and everything that I do. So that's part of my learning. The next big lesson is a lesson on impermanence. At the subtle level, my body is decaying moment by moment. And then there is also the gross impermanence. One moment I'm okay. The very next moment, my head is loudly complaining. And you know, that's so embarrassing. Because when somebody asks me how I am doing, and I say, oh, I'm doing well today, I'm happy, all's looking rosy, and then another person asks me the same question 5 minutes later, and all hell's breaking loose, I feel like I'm going mad. Like there's no consistency. What are these people are gonna think? They think I'm lying, I'm not predictable, I have no control. But you know, that's being a controlling person, having control, or giving the impression of being in control is very important. And literally, every moment is just up for grabs. So this is very unsettling. I no longer expect anything to go the way I planned, really. I know my situation can change on a dime. I make tentative plans only. When somebody asks me how I'm doing, I hem and haw and try to just get away from the question because I don't know if I'm going to tell. It's going to hold for the next few minutes. And that is closer to reality, I think, than my previous approach. When I expected everything to go according to plan, to have my T's crossed, my I's dotted, to check all those boxes every day, to know what I was going to do and that I was going to do it well, these days I go to bed and I really expect I may not open my eyes tomorrow morning. And I think that's what my body's trying to tell me. Don't expect that the next moment is going to be the same as this moment. That's not reality. Oh yes, those lessons are all hard. And perhaps one of the hardest is it's okay to accept help. What? Nobody taught me that in kindergarten. I am the helper. I am the fixer. Just ask my mom how many times I have attempted to fix her living situation. With the latest attempt ending in her almost having a heart attack. I'm also too proud to accept help. Are you kidding? I'm a self-sufficient, independent, professional woman. Don't even attempt to offer help, or you'll get a growl or a dismissal, whichever happens to be more convenient at the time. But really, accepting help is a sign of humility, a sign of growth, a sign of self-confidence, of understanding our interdependence. Today, I receive help. Tomorrow, I give it. Again, that's balance. That's more close to reality than this need and desire to have everything go according to plan and always be the person that tries to fix and control and help. And here's where the next lesson comes in, is letting go. Let go. Just 2 words, but so difficult to do. Let go of what? Let go of my identity as a doer. Let go of plans and expectations of wanting to control my life and everybody else's and everything else around me. And instead, listen to what Shantideva said, as Venerable told us this morning. Why do you need to put leather on the earth when you can just put leather on the shoes? But also, I think, let go of feeling small or incapable to handle whatever is happening to my body now. Let go of the pity party and the rigid idea that being happy and productive necessitates perfection. Let go of pushing myself and instead be content with contributing what I'm able to give in any given moment. Okay, I'm not ready to go there yet. Working on it. And the other thing is about sharing. I mean, I live with a community of people here. We all know what's happening in each other's minds. Come on. Does that mean I'm willing to admit it? No. Are you kidding? I love to look like I got everything together. Nothing's going wrong. Yeah, I can handle it. And then the next moment, I'm breaking into tears. But that's okay. I can cry once in a while. But I am not an island. And it's okay to let others in on what's going on and let people understand. Out of understanding and transparency come connection and harmony and trust and reliance. Because this whole thing of not being reliable is something that really, really affects my self-worth, because I paint myself as being unreliable because I can't tell from one moment to the next or one day to the next where I am going to be. That's another thing to let go of. And it's okay for people to have their own reactions to what's happening to me. Some of those reactions may be understanding, some of them may not. Some people may need a little time to figure out what is happening, to kind of adapt to this ever-changing, up and down merry-go-round that seems to be coming through my body at this moment. I think also very important is that this experience can help me be more compassionate, more open, and it can really help me see myself more clearly as a sentient being in the other powered, controlled by afflictions, karma, causes and conditions. So it's really a very with the flesh lesson on dependent origination, dependent arising. So this is my fertile ground. I am describing my fertile ground where that I am massaging, working with, that I'm fertilizing and adding compost to, so that at a later time, probably in the next 5 minutes, will sprout great wisdom and compassion. I just need to let it marinate for a little bit. What I'm dealing with is really chronic migraines, and I've been having them for decades. So I'm very familiar with what to do, how to treat them. I'm very also fortunate that we have a Venerable Jigme here who is taking very good care of all of our health needs. So I am not in need of. So yeah, I am not dying. Thank you.